Today I'm making coffee bean cookies. I've never made them before. They're made with espresso, cocoa powder, butter, egg, powdered sugar, flour. I made the espresso earlier because it needs to be room temp. The butter was weighed by my friend, my roommate. All right, first we want to start. Oh, by the way, this recipe is by Cooking to Entertain. And I have the recipe over here on my iPad. Okay, so first we start with creaming together the butter and the powdered sugar. 90 grams of powdered sugar. Get all this out of here. Get your bowl, you get your scale. We want 90. I think I'm a pretty experienced baker. I'd say the hardest things I made are cream puffs. And macarons. This should be 105 grams of butter if my roommate weighed it correctly. It's gonna be hard to get this to cream at first. So you just want to stir until something happens. Eventually something will happen.
Wow.
You know what? Let me put my apron on. Anyways, this is a whisk from the dollar store. So it's kind of too flexible. Can't get a good cream on.
Did a great job, baby.
So next we add in the room temp espresso and room temp egg yolk. It's important that the egg yolk is room temp because butter isn't fun to work with when it's cold. It's best that everything, when you're baking, everything you mix together is like around the same temperature. Otherwise they separate, they don't like to mix. I've had that problem many times. So first I need to separate my egg yolk. Look up. That's me and that's my roommate. I think it's really funny that I refer to you as my roommate.
Yeah?
People would be like, oh my god, she's so quirky. Oh. So I washed my hands.
I don't remember that. That's not on tape.
Well, you weren't home either. But they're washed. Okay. In goes the egg yolk. Room temp. No cold. This is not room temp. But it's not hot either. I was gonna take a drink, but this is for... I'm sharing my cookies with the public, so I can't. I'm surprised this much butter is supposed to make 40 little cookies. I think it's okay to add. Yeah. Mix these together.
That looks disgusting.
I like butter in my coffee. It looks like slime. This is so strange. I've never seen something like this. So it's good. You can see.
You can see that it's good because it's good.
Yeah, and it's generally homogeneous. You don't see no streaks. Everything's the same color. There is a little bit of lumps, but I think the lumps will go away. So the dry consists of flour, cocoa powder, and vanilla powder. But I don't have vanilla powder. I've never heard of vanilla powder. So I have vanilla extract like a normal person, like an American. So if you're a good baker, you'll probably mix all the dry stuff together separately and then add it here. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna add it all here. You should also probably sift it, but we don't have a sifter. All right, 180 grams of all-purpose flour. 35 grams. Probably Gwen Stefani. Why'd she do that?
What did she do?
I don't know. I feel like she did crushable things in the 90s. I'm at 34, 35. All right. The recipe called for Dutch processed cocoa powder, which tastes very much different from regular cocoa powder. I think it tastes more like Oreos, if I remember somebody saying. I don't know. I've never had Dutch processed cocoa powder. I have Walmart cocoa powder.
American processed.
American. Vanilla powder? Whatever that is. It calls for 5 grams of vanilla powder, but I don't know how to convert that into vanilla extract, so I'm just gonna do like a little splash of whatever my heart wants. Don't drink it. This is a professional move. I don't feel like coming up with a funny name for it, but you can come up with that yourself, and that's why this channel's fun. Anyways, fold this all together. This seems very dry. Fold the dry into the wet. Oh, also I should say, oh, it tastes good. Use salted butter, because this recipe has some salt in it. Just coffee butter.
Mmm.
It's good though. It tastes like ice cream. So I preheated my oven to 330 Fahrenheit because I think the recipe says 184 Celsius. put on American. My oven doesn't do that. It also said convection setting, so I don't know if that's gonna be a problem because we don't have a convection setting. I can put these in the air fryer. This is more like thick cake batter, somewhere between cake batter and keto. I don't like it. I wish it was thicker. I'm concerned. This is why you should use cups. The American baking system. I don't believe that actually. I like grams. Oh, I'm gonna flour this. This smells very good. It smells like brownies. I don't want to get my hands dirty. All right. See what this is? That's not cookie dough. What are they talking about? Okay, my mid-video explanation of this recipe is it's a cocoa espresso chocolatey coffee cookie, and they're shaped like little coffee beans. It's cute. I'm gonna sprinkle a little flour, a little doo-doo. Can you use your hand to sprinkle a little bit on here? Give me a little pile over here. Thank you. This is gross.
I gotta get this off me. Oh my god.
What?
This looks like shit.
Shit from a butt. Looks like I'm playing with slime. This is just a slime recipe.
We tricked everybody. You clicked on a slime video, not a cooking video.
Okay, I'm back. We're gonna continue where we left off. This is my dough. I put it in the fridge overnight. We don't have plastic wraps, so I put it in a Ziploc bag. Try to get as much air out as possible. Ew, what's that? Try to get as much air out as possible. I let it sit at room temp for like maybe 10, 15, or 20 minutes, just so it's not so hard to work with. Because the next step, you're gonna flour your work surface and roll it out and make little coffee beans. Ooh, you know what? I should, before I roll it out, I'm gonna prepare my baking tray. How big is my baking tray? I don't know.
Real quick, check the phone is recording. Should be, but. Whoa. Oh!
Not anymore. So I have my baking tray of a mystery size. Baking tray size. All baking trays are the same size. I also have my oven preheated to 330. And I hope this is the right size. We bought a new silicone baking mat. Isn't that nice? Oh look, there's those measurements. Oh, you have like little macaron measurements. You wanna make a pizza? You wanna make a 3-inch pizza? That's fun. First what I'm gonna do, actually, I'm gonna weigh this because I want it to be even little poops, little beans. Because the recipe says it makes 40 beans, so I want 40 beans of the same size. I'm gonna farm my hands before touching this. Actually, you know what?
Wrong.
I'm not gonna flour my hands before touching this. I'm actually gonna glove my hands. This I smell. I'm so smelling deep. Oh, it's so hard to put gloves on when your hands are wet. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so I'm just gonna. Oh, it smells like brownies. 589. 589 divided by 40. What's 589 divided by 40? Is she accurate?
589 divided by 40 is 14.725.
14.725. Each bean is going to be 14.725. Don't forget. So you want to roll this into a rod. I think it said 2 centimeters big. Doesn't matter. I'm just going to... Does it look good? I'm take my bench scraper and cut them. Oh, that's sick. Look like gnocchi. Roll the ball in your palms in a circular motion. Then roll between your palms once in an up and down motion. Oh, okay. So you make an oval. How do you make an oval? Use your thumb and forefinger to squish the ends flat, like so. That's number 2. No pun intended.
Do like a star wipe. How many did you make?
I made 25 little beans. The next step Actually, watch this. Oh no, my hands are so dirty. I can't do anything. Yeah, done. My hands are clean. So next step is to cut these, give them their crack. Make a shallow cut. So we have a couple options here. Brown or purple?
That's good.
Good coffee beans. You know that cereal? I don't know what it's called, but do you know what I'm talking about?
The Cocoa Puff things?
No. I think the box has like a bear with the blue shirt on it. It's like honey smacks. They're like this, but lighter brown. Some of them are cracking, I'm noticing. But I think they're cute either way. My friends think they look like something vulgar. I think they're sick in the head. These are coffee beans with coffee in them. I should do this over here actually.
Amongst the coworkers? Oh my god.
I don't know what happened. Once you have all your butts cut, then you can put them in the freezer for 15 minutes, and then you put them in the oven. Cookies! What the perfect size. Goodbye.
15 minutes. Starting now.
We're back. We went to get food very quickly. Was that in the fridge?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll tell you what we got. It was a secret. There's 1 minute until they're ready to come out of the freezer, and then they'll go in the oven. It says take the cookie tray out of the freezer and place in the oven about 20 centimeters from the top.
How the fuck are you supposed to
Just
make
say
that
top,
out?
middle, or bottom rack. 8 inches. Ooh,
You wanna move them?
Is there 8 inches on that?
Well,
Measure
there's
tape.
6. There's 6.
It looks like 8 inches, right? If you want to, you can bake your ruler and it'll turn into a healthy chip or something.
It'll become a longer ruler.
Oh, interesting. They look matte. Before they're like greasy shiny, now they're matte. I'm also a little scared because this sheet pan, it warps in the oven. So like 5 minutes after I put something in the oven with that thing, it'll go boom. Just scared. All right, oh God. Blast of hot air. In the oven they go. 12 minutes exactly. The cookies are ready to come out. It's been 12 minutes. Not exactly. Let's spit a little bit more. It smells like brownies. I think it's just like a brownie recipe. You know how people put espresso in brownie to make it taste more chocolatey. And now we let them cool. Let them rest for 5 minutes before moving from the tray. They're probably still soft, so you don't want to disturb them. I think my favorite ones are this one, maybe this one, maybe that one.
See some white on it.
My least favorite is this one, that one, and that one. Leave a comment down below. Rank your favorite beans on here. You can also make maybe like an Excel sheet. This can be called A, B, C, D, E, row A, B, C, D, E. Let me know if you like A, D, E. I don't remember. So yeah, 5 minutes. Take them off. Let them cool to room temp. I don't think you have to store them in a fridge. No, you do not need to keep them in the refrigerator. They'll hold up well for up to a week at room temperature. See you later. I'm back. The cookies are cooled. I put them in a cute little bowl. This is what they look like. Some of them ended up getting like some flowery look onto them, which is okay, I guess. But it's not perfect. So now we get to try them.
They're good? Oh, what's that look mean? Very soft. Very doughy still.
It's dry.
Yeah.
It's like powdery almost. Chalky. But they're cute. I would fix this by simply following like some random chocolate cookie recipe and doing the same thing. This recipe was unnecessary. Any cookie dough, you shape, freeze, and then bake. It's gonna hold its shape. It doesn't matter.
So it's the recipe's fault?
Yeah. Recipe's cool.
Who was the recipe by?
Cookingtoentertain.com.
Everyone go their way, go dox them, go send some hate mail.
These are pretty good though. I like how they're small, so you can keep eating them and eating them. It looks like cereal.
It does.
There's not much of a coffee flavor at all.
How much coffee went into it?
I think 3 teaspoons. 2 tablespoons of espresso.
Oh well, at least now
Not
we.
bad. It tastes like dry brownies.
Do you still want to take it to work?
No. Someone be like, ooh, she can't bake. I'm gonna want your family.
Oh, okay, I see. That's what we deserve.
I know I can bake already.
What are we gonna make next time?
Steamed chocolate.
Oh, looking forward to that. Anything you want to say to your fans?
If you want to repeat this recipe, or create something like this, I would simply follow a chocolate cookie recipe and just follow the same general directions as far as like preparation. Heat the dough, whatever. Put them into a coffee bean shape, freeze them 15 minutes, and bake them. They're also kind of plain. There's no like depth of flavor. It's just like chocolate, dry chocolate. Tastes like wet cocoa powder. That's what you mean.
Yeah.
Slightly wet.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of powdery. Oh well, it was good we made it. Now we know for next time.
I wonder what it would taste like with the Dutch processed cocoa powder. Those are my notes. These are my coffee bean cookies. Thank you for watching.